Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to a new video. Today we are filming a day in the life of a full-time reseller. Today I woke up a little later than I'd prefer because I stayed up late finishing up some work, but I always start my day off the same with snuggling Olive and then we go on a walk. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I wanted to make this a week in the life of a full-time reseller and post a vlog every single day. I can't do that because I filmed yesterday. The footage you are seeing is yesterday, and I started filming today's vlog and realized the audio on my phone is not working. I am filming clips like this, sitting down and talking, and my voice is not being picked up. So, of course, the one week I decided to film vlogs all week long and post back to back, my phone decides not to work. So I'm currently filming this on my dad's phone, and I can't bring his phone everywhere and film with me, so I don't know what that means for YouTube. I guess I'm gonna have to try and get into the Apple store, and I hate going there, but I wanted to salvage what I could of this vlog. So for the rest of the video, I'm gonna put in the audio that does work, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to be referring to today as today and not as yesterday. Let's see if we can salvage this video. I didn't introduce myself. Hey guys, I'm Riley. I'm a full-time reseller only on Poshmark. So I make my living by selling things on Poshmark, and this is a day in my life. Also, for the month of February, I am not going thrifting. Technically, I went on February 1st, but guess what? I'm starting the month on February 2nd. So from February 2nd through the end of the month, I am not sourcing. I'm getting caught up on inventory already in my house. I know I said I always start my day snuggling Olive, and that is true, but I also wake up and check the Poshmark app to see what has gone on while I was sleeping. And today I did have a couple sales. I also had a couple messages. Every day is the same. And so I don't always respond to messages right in the morning. Oftentimes I will come back to those later when I actually sit down on my computer and start the day after my morning routine of getting some caffeine brewed. I drink high caff tea because I'm not a coffee person. So after I feed Olive and get my caffeine in my system, that is when I sit down to work. My morning reselling tasks are either usually photographing clothing, but that depends on the light because I use natural light and today is gloomy. So I am starting with YouTube, editing tomorrow's video. I do have a bins haul going up tomorrow. It is one of the largest bins hauls I've posted in a while, so it is gonna take me a while to finish editing. It's now 12, I'm on to my second cup, and I am still editing. Finally, at just about 1 o'clock, I finished editing this YouTube video. So it took me about 2 hours, which for the amount that I make on YouTube, or I guess the amount I don't make on YouTube, very little, that's a lot. I put in a lot of effort to YouTube for a very little monetary return. So I guess you could say it's like more a hobby, but I do consider it part of my work for the day. Now I have to save the file to my computer, and the last bins haul I saved, which was also about an hour long, it took like 4 tries to get the whole entire file to save. So I'm hoping this file saves in one go. We'll have to see. And now it's time to edit my YouTube thumbnail. While I edit this thumbnail, I'm gonna try and finish up my audiobook. I'm almost done listening to The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. It is a memoir about I don't even know how to explain it. If you heard of 8 Passengers, they were a YouTube channel that my sister watched growing up. And I'm aware of them because I follow like fringe religions, which I kind of consider Mormonism, and they're Mormon, and basically these kids were abused, and so it's this girl's memoir. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it unless you have interest in the family themselves. Otherwise, it's not a bad book, but it's a little bit slow and juvenile, the writing style. I finished my thumbnail, which honestly took way too long, so now I've been working on YouTube today for a total of almost 3 hours, and my video is a little over halfway through processing. Definitely put way too much time into YouTube today. Video still processing, and then once it's done processing, I have to put it into YouTube. So, I mean, there's still some more time to be spent on that today. However, I am going to make lunch now that it is almost 2 o'clock. Today for lunch, I'm having a salad, and I'm very happy with how green the salad is looking. I definitely need to get more green foods into my body. Unfortunately, my YouTube video finished processing, but it did not save all 1 hour and 15 minutes of the video. It only processed 40-ish minutes of it. So now I'm going to have to clear space off my computer, start my computer over, and re-download the YouTube video, and fingers crossed this time it actually saves the full video so I can upload it to YouTube. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to watch some Law & Order while I enjoy my lunch. You have stinky breath. So honestly, today I'm just not really feeling myself. Unfortunately, I just feel kind of icky. It's probably from having my sleep schedule messed up over the weekend. I can't take naps. So as much as I would really like to nap today, because that's just what my mood is feeling, I do have to work, and I can't continue to mess up the sleep schedule. Instead of taking a nap, I am just going to doom scroll on my phone for 15 minutes to a half an hour, because that's better than taking a 2-hour long nap and messing up my plans for the evening. So tonight I am planning to go to yoga. I really don't want to go to yoga, so I'm considering not going, but I do have some packages that I need to ship out, like weekend sales. So the post office closes at 6. Usually the yoga class I prefer to go to is at 6:30. So I go after I drop off my packages. God, I really don't want to do yoga, but I know I have to move my body and just push through the icky mood. It's so easy when you're self-employed to just not do anything because no one's telling you you have to do stuff. But I'm making myself do the stuff today. The doom scrolling is over. It was like 45 minutes, but it still wasn't a nap, so I still haven't decided if I want to go to yoga or not, but I do have to get my packages out, so I'm gonna go downstairs and ship my packages. So I'm not gonna do like a ship with me, because my basement where I store all my inventory and do my shipping is just super unaesthetic. I am just going to tell you what I am shipping out today. So these are sales from Saturday through today, Monday. So first, I will be shipping out this, I'll show you guys. Okay. I will be shipping out this Olga bra. I do love selling bras, especially when I can get them for under $2. I'd never heard of this brand before. I found it in the bins, so I grabbed it, and I've sat on this for like over a year, so I would not pick up this brand again, but I am glad that I sold it for $17, and I think someone offered me that. Jump at it because of lost footage. I am also shipping out this girl's Eddie Bauer coat. I picked this up at the bins. I do like selling kids items. This coat sold for $18. I think it was only listed a couple weeks. Next, I'm shipping out this Andy swimsuit. This came from a Helpsy Source wholesale box. I purchased like hundreds of swimsuits, Andy swimsuits from Helpsy Source and Boutique by the Box, and they do pretty well for me. I'd recommend picking up Andy swimsuits, even used, but stick to the one pieces because the separates don't do as well. So this is the Tulum style. It is a one piece, and it sold for $46, and that was an offer to likers. And I think I probably had like $6 or $7 into that. The next item going out is this pair of Merrill boots. These, I think I thrifted a couple years ago to resell, and then my mom claimed them for herself, but then she gave them back to me. So I got them listed, and they did actually sell full price, and they did have some staining throughout. And so they sold for full price of $39, and I will take my mom out to lunch this month. Technically, I mean, I have zero cost of goods into those because she probably paid me back whatever I originally paid for them. Another surprising full price sale going out, I sold these Vince pants. They're black pull-on pants, and these also sold really quickly. I think these sold in like a week for full price, which was surprising. I even considered taking these to buy, sell, trade because I just don't always have good luck with Vince. But these sold well. I will say, I mean, I did price them competitively because if this person had waited, they would have gotten a $21 offer to likers, but they bought them full price. And those came from a Goodwill, but I don't remember how much I had into them, maybe like $3, $4. Also going out today are these men's Ariat boots. Ariat is a good shoe brand to know. I think they also make clothing, but I have no experience selling their clothing. I grabbed these boots in the bins, but they took me a while to get posted because they were dirty. And I like selling shoes, but these had like dust, dirt on them. I like doing leather conditioner and magic eraser, but I don't like getting dirt off of shoes. So these did take a while to get listed. These probably sold in about a month for $45, and that was an offer. I probably had like $2 into them, so that was a good sale. Also going out today is this Prana sweater. This was not listed long, but it was a pretty low dollar sale. It was only a $15 sale, and I did pick this up at a regular Goodwill. I think I probably actually paid $4 or $5 for this, but I didn't check comps on the specific piece. When I'm familiar with selling a brand, if I'm not like paying up, I usually don't check comps on a specific piece, and this is a time where that was a bad choice. Unfortunately, this piece was oversaturated, and so I priced it low. I got an offer for $15 and I accepted since I knew it was oversaturated. However, it probably did sell in like 2 weeks, so I did flip my money relatively quickly. This Anthropologie piece, this was Pilcrow by Anthropologie, had been sitting a while in my closet. I don't actually remember how long, and I don't date stuff. I don't really keep track of it. Someone did accept my offers to likers of $30, and right after they purchased, I got a message from them, and I'm sure when that happens to you, you feel the same. They're like, oh crap, they're gonna ask me to cancel. But her message actually said, I've been looking for this for a while, so thank you. And I was like, thank God. So that left me with an earnings of about $22, and I think I picked this up at a Goodwill for $7, $8. Also going up today is this masthead surgical bra. I picked this up in the bins, and I remember I was running late. The bins was closing, and I did not have enough time to check comps on everything in my cart. And so since it seemed like an interesting bra, I actually thought it might be a nursing bra. I just bought it because it was probably only like $1/4 pound at most, and it turned out to be a surgical bra, and it was worth some money. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of staining on it. If there was not, it probably would have gone for more, but it did go for $20, and I think someone accepted my offers to likers on that. Also going out is this Talbot's coat. I picked this up in the bins, and I think I picked it up over the summer and set it to the side and just got it listed maybe about a month ago. And I expected it to sit a little bit longer because it was a petite size in Talbot's, but it actually sold really quickly, and for $40, I'm really happy with that. A lot of times in the summer, people pass on coats and boots, and so I do pick them up and oftentimes put them to the side and then get them listed in the correct season, and they do move. Usually quickly. Coats often move fast for me, especially if they're priced lower. I have this Andy bikini top going out, and this was actually one that came from Boutique by the Box. That unboxing is up on my channel. It definitely was not a great box because a lot of the styles and colors are not things people were searching for. So this has probably been sitting in my closet since about like May 2024, and someone either purchased it full price or got an offer to likers, but for some reason I feel like it was a full price sale. Then I'm also shipping out this Andy swimsuit, and this is the Malibu style by them. This is like one of their classic styles that does well. However, this color was like a limited edition color, and so sometimes those colors do well and sometimes they don't. And this was one that did well. It sold for $50, and actually the tags were missing, but it did have the hygienic liner in the crotch. So when that's the case for swimsuits, I just know, like, new with hygienic liner. So this one sat for a few months, but then it did sell for $50, and I think someone offered me that. And the last item going out today are these More Vert pants. If you saw in my beginning clip where I was checking my phone when I woke up in the morning, I did get an offer on these for $20, and I actually countered. Lately, I feel like I'm finding myself accepting more lowball offers, but I felt like I could get more out of these pants than the $20 they offered, so I countered $24, and they did accept. So now I'm gonna go downstairs and package up these sales, and I will decide whether I'm going to yoga from there. Finished up the shipping, so now it is time to take that to the post office. I did decide to go to yoga, and it will just be a quick yoga class and back home to start my listings for the day. There is a car riding my butt. I don't know why. Some people are jerks. And I'm literally going like 30 in our neighborhood. Luckily, the post office is on my way to yoga, so I often stack my post office trips with yoga classes. Tonight, I'm going to Hatha Yoga. I don't normally go to this class because I prefer the one after. It's a heated vinyasa class. It took me about an hour to package up all my sales. All of the items are inventoried, so I have, since they were more newly listed, so I had to find them in my uninventoried pile of inventory, which can be a mess, but luckily I did find everything pretty quickly tonight. I don't know, I'm definitely a slow lister. I don't think I'm a slow shipper, but an hour to ship out 13 packages does seem like a long time. So, off to yoga. Back from yoga, and I'm finally sitting down to start listing for the day at around 7 p.m. I just opened my phone and saw that I had the beta testing for Poshmark's AI, so I'm going to try it out real quick for the first item I'm listing and let you guys know what I think. I tried the beta AI testing on the first item I was listing, and unsurprisingly, it's not awesome. It didn't really pick up the brand. I had to put in the brand myself, and then it, just kind of gives you a floofy description. And when I write my descriptions for my items, I bullet point like high-waisted, distressing throughout. Let's see, what did they say? Let me read to you what it said. The original title was Light Blue Distressed Women's Jeans. Fine-ish. And then the description is stylish and comfortable light blue distressed jeans for women, perfect for a casual day out. It makes sense, that's what the AI put, but I didn't like it. So I went in and listed them myself. Actually, in the still like self-draft mode, it still has the AI feature. And so with the AI feature, I put in information and then it gave me another description, which was more detailed. And so I guess if maybe you're new to reselling, it could help. I don't know, it's still a floofy paragraph. The light wash denim has a casual lived-in look that adds to their relaxed aesthetic. Like, that's just not how I write my descriptions. So for the rest of the night, I decided to move forward not using the AI tool. And since I'm filming this in the future, since I've had some problems, the next day, the AI testing actually went away for me. I only had it available that night. I did 5 listings. It took me an hour and a half. Oh, it's actually an hour earlier than I thought. I thought it was 9:30. It's 8:30, well, 8:40. And tonight I'm eating these peanut noodles. I have some fresh food I need to eat, but I'm just really in the mood for these peanut noodles. enjoying one of my favorite Trader Joe's pastries. Olive and I are out for a bedtime potty walk. It's just a short one around the block because it's a little bit chilly and I finished my audiobook, so I don't have anything to listen to yet. I'm trying to fix the camera. Okay. Don't mess up my camera. Stop messing up my camera. I'm sitting down at 10:20 to finish my listings for the night, and Olive's gonna knock the camera over. Are you showing everyone your butt? I don't think they want to see your butt. I don't think so. So as I was saying, I'm sitting down at 10:20 to finish my listings. I would love to get up 10 more listings. I have 2 hours, no less than, because it's not 10 anymore. I don't think I'm gonna get up 10 more listings, if I'm being honest. Even though the goal is 15, this day just went by super fast. I am just going to list until I go to bed. Ideally, I would have some wind down time before going to bed, but I think I'm just gonna work till 12 and go to sleep, so we'll see. I am a phone lister, I'm not a computer lister. Also, I've been binge watching Law & Order SVU for the billionth time, and that definitely slows me down while I'm listing. When you're self-employed, you can choose so many paths. So I could choose to work faster and not watch Law & Order, or I could choose to watch Law & Order while I work.
Which is precisely why I've been ordered to take command of this unit.
Excuse me? Lieutenant Murphy? It's going to
You're not going anywhere.
with my partner, Nick Amaro.
No, we've met.
I'm trying to list a Skims bra. Ooh, you can't see that, but I cannot figure out what the color of this bra is. Because they're all neutral, nude skin tones. How am I supposed to figure out what color this is? I hate that. There's so many options. So unfortunately, I lost the audio to my last clip of the night, so I'm just going to have to recap that for you guys here. I finished up listing at around 12:15 p.m. I got 10 listings up. Did I get 10? So I did get 10 listings up on Monday, and I had 4 sales for the day. And honestly, I went to bed feeling pretty discouraged because I did work 8 hours, but I felt like I did not get the amount of work done that I wanted to do, and I often go to bed feeling that way. I feel like that's just the life of a self-employed person, is there's always something you could be doing, so it's hard to give yourself time off, and you always feel like you're not doing enough. Did I convince you guys to be a full-time reseller yet? This is a true boring day in my life. No thrifting at all the tasks I had to get done, plus the billion other things I didn't get done. I am going to have to go to the Apple store and get my phone looked at since my phone is not really picking up audio. I have some Thrift With Me's pre-recorded for February since, as I said, I'm not thrifting this month, so hopefully I'm able to post those with a voiceover. That is all I have for you guys for today. I'm sorry this vlog did not go as planned. I'm honestly not super happy with it, but if you stuck till the end, I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much. I hope to see you guys in a new video next week. Goodbye.